Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mechamac. This is Let's Play Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode we started making a bunch of paintings. I don't feel like the decor is that necessary at the moment, but it's better than nothing. Unfortunately, I have the unpleasant feeling that this rotten little plug slug has gone and eaten some of the gold amalgam that I very much didn't want it to eat. Not happy with him. I'm putting his egg so his next of kin isn't going to get up to the same hijinks. But yeah, we did get the slick achievement for getting into the oil biome, but I wouldn't say we really got into it. But what we do have is a need to start properly puncturing this area so we can get to work on collecting oil and also free some of these dopey little slicksters that keep trapping themselves and getting unhappy because of it. That was an attribute increase for Ari, not a skill unlock. Ari's skill unlock, I have to remember, needs to be cooking so she can be our dedicated cook on this asteroid. Going to set up that little carbon skinner setup over there, which is nice. A lot of food is rotting, which means that a lot of it is going to waste. I'm not happy with that. I just want to run it long enough that it can heat up this thimble reed. This isn't a permanent setup. We haven't been doing any research because the research is actually... we want people spending more time charging the batteries, and the research is actually cutting into that. How close are you to... You're only halfway through your scale growth. We really should have had more hydrogen up here. I might just do that right now. Save a water bottle, set it to low priority. Wait for it to finish emptying all this water. And now, deconstruct. Not high priority though. What is high priority is the rest of these pipes. Lisbeth's hard at work decorating. We need that egg laid relatively soon. I think this could also count as a nature reserve if we cut off the extra room. And now that that's out of the way, we can destroy this and pump in some... Ooh, maybe we don't need to pump through. Let me think. Exposure levels are above safe limits for one or more duplicants. Right, it's because permanently radiated Abe here. He'll be fine. And this should probably be switched off because we have now a very nice collection of hydrogen up here. It's not going to completely stabilize the scale growth, but it's going to help. Did you lay another egg? Yes, but it's a Dracula egg. How unfortunate. Yeah, it's a fresh Dracula egg. You're hard at work throwing out some snazzy shoots. Need to keep the oxygen intake flowing. So as you can see, this gold amalgam door is already heating up. Even though gold amalgam is supposed to be very slow at heating up, it simply can't handle the actual oil biome, which is why getting this all set up is so important. I don't get why this mechanized airlock has an unreachable dig. Don't like it. I think it might be better if I just went for this. Ooh, right, this is a very low temperature area, isn't it? It shouldn't freeze the water, but it is important to keep that in mind. And you don't get any more gold amalgam, thank you. Still quite cross about that. Oh, look, we have a little copper fry now. Okay, plug this up. And now the thimble reed is growing. It won't be for long because it's eventually going to run out of polluted water feeding it, but it is good that we've got this little hotspot. This one is new as well. Also, the song started up again. Good job, Steve. And yeah, that's hot enough. It's going to drain the entire battery and heat this thimble reed up quite nicely. It shouldn't overheat it since the space heater is... We built it out of wolframite, so it's just a small amount of metal trying to heat up all of this. It should be fine. Problem is, oxygen isn't quite as plentiful as it used to be, so we might need to do some excavation to keep our reserves high. This egg... Yeah, this egg will hatch. Ooh, and we have meat over there that needs to be cooked. Its genes break though, so it's not going to get cooked. We need to focus more on the engines now. Okay, let's look at this from the top. I wish I knew how watts and joules all added up, because I'd like to do some mental arithmetic to figure out how much battery charge I need to run the metal refinery, but I just don't. Hang on. Serenaded does give you construction, so yeah, he is building at a faster rate now. If we add much more to this system, then it's going to have the chance of overloading even if we do replace it all with proper conductive wiring. Oh, wait, no. We need to absolutely focus on getting these mesh tiles built first, so that we can have a stable suit system over there. We can focus on space another day. Right now the main objective is to get the oil. Because it's going to take a while to get our hands on all the oil. There isn't enough oil in the system at the moment. We can start making steel. Thank goodness. Mind you, we're gonna need a lot of steel. So we still don't quite have enough iron. Poor Hassan. Wait, Catalina? Yeah, you're super productive. You're just talking about the singing you've heard. You aren't actually a singer. Had me confused there for a moment. Okay, so absolutely, we have to seal this off completely. Make sure that nobody is capable of going through this door. In fact, I might as well lock it on top of that. dig this out, and I'm going to be using the water as a liquid lock. Does water work good as a liquid lock? No, because the oil biome, it does approach steam generation territory, but at the moment I just need something that can work, and the ethanol was actually frying. Ta-da! Vacuum! Okay, so absolutely make sure we don't go near that sporchard until we have an absolutely certain that it can't add more carbon dioxide to zombie spores. Dig down here like this. Oh dear, that meat needs to get collected fairly quickly. Wait, no. Sporchard. We need to make sure that when we go in here, we may need to make sure this is dead before we get access to it. Unfortunately, there is actually polluted oxygen here, meaning that meat has rotted and we're screwed. We can't have a zero atmosphere oil biome. Oh well. Oh, Otto earned something. Otto can get into astronomy. Might as well amplify the priority on these manual generators because I want this system up and running sooner rather than later. So what I actually plan to do with these manual generators, I'm going to give them a 75% threshold rating, but the smart battery is going to control whether they're on or off. That way, it'll be easier to explain when I have everything in place. I should have swept out all the mealwood and made sure they could only get at bristle blossom. What was I thinking? Hello, what's in the care package today? Iron! Fantastic. Max looks kind of like a good courier, but the thing is, we don't need more people at this stage of the game. This is actually giving us a nice little bit of balm lily for this Draco to get at. Unfortunately, we've gone and used up all our hydrogen again. Okay, set this back up to incubate that smooth hatchling egg because we desperately need to get those smooth hatches out again. Hyperthermia, who got hyperthermia? Hassan, of course, we've got him working in the icebox. It's too bad the balloon buddy isn't around to speed it up. But anyway, I want this to switch into low threshold at 50 and high threshold at 100. But set them all to 75%. And a 6 per 7. You have to be careful because you don't want to end up with a... We want them to focus on getting the manual generators running over the metal refinery, but I suppose due to proximity they'd do it in that order. Airy! I can correct my previous mistake. You can go into grilling. Yep, the polluted ice is getting out of control. Probably because we keep bringing in this warm material to build with. And even for the insulated pipes, they're gradually leaching all the heat out, and it was already going to melt because of this cool slush geyser. It's very tempting to actually call in someone from the other asteroid so they can help out with all the digging and building, because we need to double time this area, I think. Oh wait, unrested? Where's your sleeping quarters? Oh, right. We need to ban Abe from ever setting foot here because we don't want him to wake people up. Are you any close with your scales? No. Even though we have all this hydrogen area up here, that doesn't mean he wants to be up there, so scale growth is a little infrequent even at the best of times. I don't think either of them had a nibble of this thimble reed. So when we overfill our polluted water supplies here, that's when we'll start to see the thimble reed grow a bit more. So, until next time guys, take care. We'll see you all around.